I don't know if that was a milestone because it doesn't have the mark on it, so I don't think I think I've made All-Star once before. Either way, I'm still surprised given the situation of my career of this that I even made it to start in the All-Star game. Like, that's actually surprising. It said I got an equipment, I think, which is just a bat. Yeah, I'm using the donut. They gave me a diamond, but fuck that. I want donut. Like I got anything new as of late that I want. Yeah, nothing new yet. Keep making friends. Like at this point, I should just stay with Baltimore. Keep making friends with everyone. This whole young roster were becoming such buddies. Oh boy. I should have just called it after that. It's like it's the Yankees, and the last time we went against the Yankees, it didn't go so well. Against Tyler Skaggs, I mean, he sucks, so he's a fucking skag. Isn't that that's the creature in Borderlands 3, the shitty little one? Wonder if he hears that often.
Sunday afternoon.
It's a Sunday afternoon, not really, but there's the big man.
Tony will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point.
Yeah, I'm doing
ERA
stuff.
In the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup.
I'm very inconsistent, but we're doing good. Actually, I need to check something because it's bothering me. Okay, it is on All-Star. I always keep it on All-Star because it's like difficult, but not too difficult. Like it's like 50-50, depending on how I'm pitching. I thought because of my shit was reset that we were on veteran. So I'm like, things may be a little easier than usual.
And he fouls this one off.
Maybe I actually am getting better, or maybe I'm pitching smarter. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're on a hot streak.
Changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
That's how you start up against the Yankees.
Look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm watching a guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does.
He's still on the Yankees? I don't even know. Remember hearing nothing but Judge.
The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time
Day.
temperature. Grounded to third. Nunez is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Tony Clint has both hands on his back, trying to work through some stiffness. The trainer believes that the injury is such a few days for us to make a good as new Howard Clint will need to be removed from the game. I'm pulling a fake injury. I don't want to go against the Yankees. The Yankees have defeated the Orioles 5-1. Well,
5-1.
Not my fault.
In today's game, the New York
Yankees
jumped out to an early lead in the
fucking
first.
Skaggs pitched a gem. I got a strikeout, and then I'm just like, got back pain. What is this, me when I go to work? I just go in, I'm like, you know what, I think I should go home. My back hurts. Oh, that's funny. I threw a few pitches and I'm sore. I didn't get any proper rest. I just played at that fucking All-Star game. I had the break. I don't know what I needed. I had enough rest. Working on control for my curve. I hate that the other thing isn't giving me that much, but I'll take it nonetheless. I fully recovered from my injury. Welcome back. I feel like I'm a douchebag. Like, we're suddenly doing... I'm suddenly, like, starting to turn my career around. Like, we've been, like, for the most part on a good stretch, but we've had some rough... I forgot that the fucking last year we didn't even play, and we pitched a little bit, and then I dove and tore something. But, we're suddenly having a change where we're starting to get a little bit better in our career. We're starting to play above expectations, and now all of a sudden I'm talking to everyone as if I'm a captain.
Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night tonight.
It's like, God, he's such a fucking dick. He's so full of himself.
Three-finger Tony gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
He has back problems.
This guy does really well. Neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy. So whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Oh, God, my manager's just pissed. He had back problems.
Swing and a liner.
For fuck's sake, give him something.
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Coach, my back. I need to go home.
Hey, it's not an easy thing being a knuckleball pitcher, but when you see that many in an at-bat, D-Row, it makes it a lot easier for the hitter to center in on it.
Yeah, 100%. You're thinking one thing. In the hitter's meeting, you're not concerning yourself with the occasional fastball he's going to mix in or the occasional breaking ball he might throw 2 or 3 times.
Thought he was going to swing over it.
Sitting knuckleball and letting the chips fall where they may.
The 0-2 once more. On its tailor-made
back-to-back curves so we could get a hit in the ground and double play. I don't know about that one. That looked a little close on the last.
And here's how the visiting
well, all right. I don't think they do replays. Anthony Rizzo's on the Giants. What happened while I was away for a whole year with my injury?
Over 500 coming into this one.
God, he's hitting over 300.
It's
not a surprise.
He's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Just underway in Baltimore. Tony has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a...
I was going to say, I thought he was calling me a relief pitcher. I'm like, you realize I've been promoted back to starter, right?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way.
I like your yellow nails.
Him up. All right, come on now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh, it was on the corner. Actually got it right where the catcher wanted me to throw it.
The next 0-2. Fouled away.
That was down the middle. I fucked that release up.
Stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will
yeah, I'm gonna slip you a 30 if you fuck him up.
And he is into second base with a
fuck up his running route. Tell him to run when he shouldn't.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Oh, I can't even do a strikeout, but sure, you know what? I'll try to do it without allowing a run and 1 strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's a hefty goal to put on me. I'm not a strikeout pitcher as much as I'd like to be.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely.
Now the runner's
here
on third.
Okay, here's how the
on my back
today on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over.
Cannot get it over the plate.
And he checks all the boxes.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Oh,
hard back up
well,
the
there goes the run.
It's
like, my leg. He hit me. I gotta go home.
On top here, 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI
so are we.
There is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time.
Jesus
Give me
Christ.
some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to...
Well, now we're turning around. Time to go be really shitty.
Here we go, guys. Shaw, the runner at second with 1 away. straight up.
Good piece of hitting. I can't complain.
Get the job done. It's a base hit.
Another
And the run's going to come
RBI single.
They grab a 2-0 lead now.
She's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, my back hasn't recovered. I'm leaving a lot of pitches hanging.
The runner at first, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Still only one out in the inning.
Yeah, thank you.
Just
Thank you
off
for
the
the reminder.
outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner.
Threw a lot of heat. I really overthrew that pitch. It's like I'm just putting everything I got into that.
At the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. First pitch coming, here it is.
Wow, yikes.
Strike at the letters, 0-1.
Buster Posey.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart
I busted his Posey. I don't know what that means.
Play, and that'll retire the...
Knowing how we are, we're probably not going to score, so I probably have lost this game.
He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Barrera fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current
Right in the middle.
standings in the AL East.
God damn it, we're 12 games back. I don't doubt we're going to, unless we pull out some fucking miracle, we are not going for the wild card.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't
Not with
quite
my
touch the bottom of the
inconsistent
zone.
pitching.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Barrera takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Having a hard time getting my shit together. And we know Rizzo is just waiting to crush me here.
And here's a called
Well, I'll
strike
take
at
it.
the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Pulled toward right
Say I
center
threw it
field.
inside because we have the shift.
Mullins
Thought he'd
is going
pull
to
it.
have room out there as he puts this.
Welcome back.
Oh,
As the
God.
Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its
I
struggles.
was going to say,
this
you're going to
season.
tell us how
Coming
shitty we
into
are
this one,
again?
they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack
the
of home
butt
run
chin?
production, a category where they also.
Thank you, Heidi.
Things up where we left off. Nomar Mazara.
It's like, I kind of know I'm on the team. Wow, fuck that one up. I blinked.
And he'll start the inning with
That
a
we
pitch
are
misses
terrible.
off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his
No,
first time
I'm
up.
just struggling to throw the ball. Not really throwing cautiously. I'm just fucking up a lot.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Lower part of the
I
zone.
don't know. I
but
wish I could
taken
see
for a
it. I
strike.
don't think there's a way to see that. I want to know my home and away stats. There might
One
be.
ball and one strike to the Giants'
I'll
first
look
baseman.
for it at some point. After I'm done today.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll
I
try
was
to
hoping
get him
to,
fishing there, but he won't
I don't know,
offer in
sweep
dirt.
it
He's
in.
back to even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken
He's not
low in the dirt
interested.
for a ball. Chris Shaw is on deck. Full count still.
He would be next if they could get this fucking at bat over with.
3-2. A lot of dance to that one as he'll hang in and foul it away. Bullet back up
Throw
the
it
middle.
right down the middle.
And
Wanted
that's
it
into the
inside,
outfield
could
for
not
one
get
out
it
hit.
inside.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just checking something here. I'm not streaming, but there's some shit that I'm just making sure
the next to take a turn
I wasn't misreading.
Popped up. Perez has a play.
Got some plans I got to take care of today, so that's why I was like, well, I have a little bit of free time beforehand, if I read it correctly, that I want to record a little bit, since, again, I do appreciate you guys who've given support to the series. I apologize for it being very spotty and not playing it as much as I should. As you can tell by the channel, there's like 9 to 10 different fucking game series going on. I play way too many games, start way too many things.
The next to bat comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
And so I didn't have the time, and I had to get an external hard drive from my PlayStation because I didn't have the space to keep MLB on my PlayStation because I was playing so many other games. So, and I only had the basic shitty 500. So I was like, well, I have a little extra money. I finally was able to upgrade my hard drive stuff. I mean, I was able to upgrade that. I was able to finally get a fucking Pro controller for my Switch. If you've watched anything that I've been playing on the Switch up until now, I've been playing on the frickin' Joy-Con, so it's been rough. Playing that shit on, like, Dragon's Dogma and all that crap has been rough.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
No, that's just my sweat and my KFC grease all over my body.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My first strikeout. God, I am not a strikeout guy.
So stepping in.
Minor leagues, sure, rack them up. Major leagues, I'm more of a pitch to contact guy.
Strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Barrera moving.
Now the next thing I need to upgrade is my computer. Not really so I can play a lot of games, but more so just for streaming and function quality and everything. I could up it a little bit more.
Daniel Robertson, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Like I said, our offense is not existent, so I pretty much am ready to take this loss. I'm now just trying to pad my stats of not being so shitty.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something.
Maybe he
go
wants
right,
0-1.
Calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Trying to get him on the inside. Back off that plate.
Him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now.
Never surprised it to begin with.
Now the payoff pitch.
If we were winning, I'd have a little bit more confidence, but since we're losing, I don't want to make the deficit worse. So I'm nibbling corners here with Rizzo, but I'll take it for my second strikeout.
Strike 3 for route number 2.
So I'm nibbling the corners with Rizzo. He's got pop, and I do not want any of it.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Softly hit to short.
The ground.
Barrera gloves it.
Oh my God! This should be a simple grounder. Almost fucking grounded. The cameraman fell over. Looked like he fell on the ground.
Brandon Belt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Oh, and somehow we managed to start winning. Now let's see if I can get through this painlessly. Yeah, painfully. Painlessly.
They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They say overrated to fucking what's his face? It is our home, so I know they're not saying that to me, or maybe they are.
So yet another strong
Look at me.
outing
I'm
for him
overrated.
tonight as we show
Overrated.
you the league leaders in ERA.
Third in
and as you see,
ERA.
he's right up there among league leaders.
I'm not going to get a fucking award at all at the end of this, but at least I've had a pretty interesting season. I swear I was a relief pitcher for a while for the Orioles, and I was hating it. And then I became starter, and it's just been like a very interesting career season for me after having a season where I was injured.
He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at that right there.
I just had a torn whatever. I can't remember what it was. And the fact that I come back and the challenge failed, but we won.
I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves.
But coming back this year and doing what we're doing, 6 hits and only 2 runs, I'm going to call it a win. I'll call that a proper win for me. If I'm able to give up a bunch of hits and only limit it to a very low amount of runs, I can't complain. I definitely need to work on my fundamentals, but nonetheless, we did all right. But as far as I checked, I'm not in any line for any awards, which kind of sucks. I'd like to have something good by the end of the season from it, but I'll just take being improving.
With his ball club.
I should take improving as my reward. We just unzip their pants. Heard a zipper. What, do you want me to get 10 outs with my 4th pitch? I'll try. Might as well just take it. I don't know why I wouldn't. Just have to throw a bunch of change-ups. I DJ Stewart want to be friends. Always wanted to be friends with Dick Justice Stewart. I'm sorry. These are real people. It's not like video game characters I can make fun of. I'm like, I say this shit and I'm like, God, if he hears me or ever finds this, he'll hate me. If it's a real person, because it showed a picture, so it's a real person. But this will be the last game of my session. So, and then like I said, I'll probably try to upload this shit as random. It'll just kind of go up whenever. I think I already started to upload the first part while we've been playing. It should have went up by the time I'll have it go up.
Afternoon baseball from the
at some point. I'm not even gonna. I can't even say because by the time this goes up, it'll be completely different. It'll go up as soon as it can to show that MLB The Show is back and alive and all that stuff. I will do my best to keep this series going for a little bit longer. But like I said, I may want to do NBA, possibly if I have some extra money to get. And we may be doing a little bit more of that because baseball season's just about over. But we'll see. Because I feel like ending it on this season might be a better note than me trying to do another season and then stopping midway or partially in. We'll see.
Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at
we got a lot of time before the next MLB The Show comes out. Not a lot, but still a little while because I think they usually come out in March.
In this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Nick Castellanos now batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Nick Castellanos.
First offering on its way.
Oh my God.
Reyes stands at first with 1 out.
Oh, I almost hit him.
Ball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can
Oh,
tell.
what a catch! What a flip! That was a great double play.
In the inning, one hit's all they get. We'll move on. Leading off the inning, Victor Guerrero.
Winning 1-0 already.
Something going here down the third base.
But yeah, I'll do my best. Try to stay a little consistent. Now that the game is on my hard drive, I have any free time and I'm not doing anything, I can actually sit down and play for like a couple games at a time. But like I said, I got a lot of shit going on as it is, so I'll try my best. Sadly, it just doesn't fit into my streaming routine. There was a time where I did, like the start of the season, the start of MLB The Show, and a lot of 18. I did stream it. A lot of people did enjoy it at a time, but now a lot of people aren't really into on my stream. A lot of my community isn't really into sports, and I'd rather not be streaming something people aren't really that interested in.
Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let
I still play what's fun to me, but even like the itch for MLB kind of comes and goes for me.
Pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Gotta get those outs with that changeup.
And there are 2 away now.
Thought it would tell me on the side. I don't know how many outs I have. Like, I think that was just the first one.
In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Line drive to
Oh, that's the second out.
is there, and he'll make the
Might be second or third. I don't know.
in now, Joe Harmon. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a first pitch knuckleball is inside for ball 1.
He's not hitting very well. We are after the All-Star break, so seeing like a below 200 means someone is struggling.
Home. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center
But
field gap.
I seem to give them. Oh my God! I help them when if they're struggling. I help them heat up. Single E8.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run.
Since it's a single, can you go back to first?
Outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in.
I mean, I throw a slow-ass pitch.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Skied in the air.
And I'm just throwing that meatball at them.
Has it in his tracks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as
Sack
the runner from
fly.
third tags up. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Well, bases are cleared.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass.
Like I said, I do like to hear you guys' input. So, as I'll mention again, as I've mentioned in many videos, what would you guys like to see for the next MLB The Show? Do you want to see more Tony Clint knuckleball? Do you want to see fielder Dick Ryder?
Next up for Detroit,
if we do pitcher, what do we do, knuckleballer, or do we do more of a velocity, like he'd throw a much harder thrower, you know, instead of what we've been doing, which is more a control soft, like movement guy. Instead, we'd have a more breaking, speedy, like velocity, more, I can't get my words, a more velocity-based pitcher who throws hard but has great break, instead of someone who is great break and control and has terrible velocity. Or something like that, or do you guys just want to see the knuckleballer back in action?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
As much as I'd want to just take this Tony Clint and just import him over to the next one like they've usually let you do, I want the rosters to update, and I don't think you'll update when you do it that way, so I would rather just bring the next, just make a new character anyway.
Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Wilkerson is right there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
But, yeah, I'd like to... Some input so I know what I'm doing. Like I said, I may try, like I attempted this year and failed. I may try to do like a mix where I'll do a pitcher and a fielder, but I want to know what you guys want to see more of, so I have an idea of what to focus a little bit more on when having the time.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the
throw. Could have probably set himself and threw that. But I appreciate the effort nonetheless.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down.
Oh boy, I thought that was going to hit me. Maybe I got to make myself wider.
Life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you.
Nearly fucking plunked me. Don't hit me in the back. It's still sore.
0-2, you're pretty much
it's been a couple days. Don't you think it should have healed? No, still sore. Very tender.
That's back-to-back pitches.
The wrong kind of attitude will set my back off, and I may have to go home.
Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
All right, well, we're still tied. Never mind. Now I got a little more confidence.
We begin the home 5th.
The second baseman, Nico
Goodrum.
There are certain colors and certain camera angles that are flattering for my guy, and then there are some that are like, man, he does look chunky.
Yeah, he has turned
He's
himself
like fat ripped. I bet he's got like abs under that, on top of that belly.
But you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what?
You know, I always wondered what in real life, if I was given the chance to be a baseball player, would I want to be a high round draft pick, or if I would want to be low, who then like exceeds a lot of expectations and still reaches the majors. I just wasn't like, I wasn't as talked about as others. And I'm like, you know what, as nice it would be to be like, so good to be recognized to be a like top draft pick. I think I'd rather be I'd rather be not a top draft pick. I'd rather be someone who's like, all right, look, he's got some skill, but at this point he's just organizational depth, and then I exceed a lot of expectations and do really well. And then I still hit the majors, and everyone's surprised, because I'd rather not have, like, expectations. When you're, like, a top-round draft, everyone's got so many fucking expectations to you. If you're not hitting those expectations within, like, the first month, everyone thinks you're just a flop.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there.
And then you can turn around and still do good, but it's like there's all this pressure on you, and it's like, you know what, I'd rather just not have the pressure, play the game, and just be like, you know what, if I'm impressing some people and I'm getting there, I'm happy with it.
Hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
The intent with that changeup away
Keep
was
throwing changeup.
Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Oh my God, he keeps hitting my changeup. I need it for outs. There we go.
And now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's
second
been a really
strikeout.
rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now.
There you go. Pitch to contact, ground ball. Maybe giving up hits, but we're getting out of trouble.
Once again, Victor Reyes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top.
It looked like he twitched a little there, like he was going to swing.
Only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right.
What's happening? I swear I'm seeing something weird.
Coming into this game.
I don't think it's going to show in a replay. Am I just insane? Yeah, oh, no. Yeah, he keeps doing this. This is what's confusing me. What the fuck is that? I'm like, something... Like, he looks like he's about to swing or something.
And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
Going out now.
Smoke toward the hole.
They're getting a lot more hits on me because I'm throwing a lot more changeups just to hope for an out for this fucking challenge.
The batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a
double play.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get
there you go. First pitch changeup. What was that?
Now at the plate, Victor Guerrero. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance.
Oh, we'll leave it there.
Plenty of time to put this one away. Leading off the inning, Luis Bruno, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First pitch changeup. I'm pretty much throwing the changeup like it's my knuckleball. Dangerous, I know, but I need outs with it.
A ball and a strike.
What was
now the
that?
1-1 pitch. Is swung on.
Ooh, there you go, throwing a little sweeping curve.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the
My
zone.
back, I gotta go home.
Pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And time now to see quite where that got him.
That hit me in the
and
leg.
It from up here at least, and his
I think that was
actions
my
on
set
the field
leg.
confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg,
drive
which
leg.
could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off,
I'm okay.
I think he's going to try to continue.
I threw a ball and hurt my back. I'm fine.
Second baseman, Nico.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
On the ground, the short.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Done. There we go. I'm like, is this done?
Stepping into the box, Joe Harmon.
Not that the changeup has been failing me. I did give up a lot of hits, but the last few innings, it's really thrown them off.
Much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at.
Ooh, right at him.
Second base, a fine play, and
Spit.
the next batter, Jamer Candelario. He'll see what he can do leading off.
I don't think I'll get this challenge because if I give up a hit, they're taking me out. That's usually how this shit goes. 22,000 in attendance seems probably low. I don't know.
Knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Hit hard. Side.
All you, because I can't move. I'm literally hitting the stick all over.
3 unassisted. Now batting, Christian Arroyo.
I zoned out thinking about ice cream.
In his last trip. Ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so
I'm not
cautiously.
trying to. I'm struggling with the zone. My arm's tired.
Pitch like this.
This
I have a hell of a bruise on my leg, too.
On the move.
I got fucking plunked.
There, and that's the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren Beckman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows?
Yep, there it is.
And
That's the hit that'll take me out.
Extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but
challenge failed, but at least I got through.
But it's awfully hard.
Do you allow a run on that inning? Probably. I don't know.
But they find a way to get it done.
Nope, I still only have 1. We did it.
4-2.
Not bad. You know, 7 hits and only 1 earned run. Again, I'm going to take that as a very quality start. I know that sounds shitty in the sense of, like, you gave up fucking 7 hits. And you only struck out 2, but I'm like, 7 hits and only 2 runs? That either means I've been getting a lot of good double plays or something else. I don't know. I feel like that is not a terrible start. Yeah, a lot of hits were given up. Pitch count got up into the 80s. But I think overall that isn't that bad. Still in third. We're 11.5 games back. We're barely moving. Social media. Again, I'm not anywhere up there for awards, that's for sure. Can't believe I got up there for all-star voting. Why didn't Luis fucking start? I mean, I'll take it. I like how I'm a pitcher with shit bunt, but then again, I don't bat ever, so... Like, when you look at him, his stats, 80, 80, 70, 70, 81, 91, and all that, and then there's just me where, like, I'm up there with break, but everything else is still, and stamina, but everything is so below. Like, I'm not up there with all that. But, hey, I mean, I'll take it. I got into the All-Star, and I started. I feel like they just gave that to me more than anything. Say, oh, I was pitcher of the month at one point in May, where I went 3-1, 13 games. Just only May. It was the only time. Like I said, I am definitely not getting. Not even gonna get Cy Young. I'm nowhere up there in Cy Young. I feel like, I mean, yeah, my win and loss ratio isn't quite there, but my ERA is pretty up there. My strikeouts are lacking. I feel like I should have a chance. Ah, man. I'm not even going to get Gold Glove for freaking pitching. I think I've made a few errors on top of just diving into the ground and hurting myself. Why don't we have no one qualifies for postseason MVP? Alright, well, I do appreciate you guys hanging out and watching YouTube, everybody here on the channel, but that is where it is going to be it for me. I do appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think, we got 3-4 videos out of this. I kind of stopped counting when I was splitting it up here as we go. But yeah, we got some good games. How much do we have left of this season anyway? We just got past All-Star break, so we're over half. We got the rest of July, August, September, and then we're probably not going to make the postseason. And then, like I said, we'll just kind of see where it goes. We'll either end it after, we may take another break and just kind of, or end MLB The Show at the end of that season. I don't know. Depends on if I still have the itch after we're done. Or if I want to keep playing, or if I decide I want to go do other stuff, that could happen. I already got a lot of other stuff that I'm doing right now, but, I may want to play, like, NBA or do something else. I don't know yet, but until then, I do appreciate you guys very much in your support, and I will see you guys on the next MLB The Show, or any of the other videos that go up. So until then, I'll see you guys later.